things you got to do. Oh, almost Georgia. Welcome to a brand new episode of Big Stuff 20 Countdown. This week is a special Christmas Day episode. We're talking to our guest, Killa Cane. Plus, we're counting down the top 20 pop Christmas songs, y'all. It's finally here, y'all. Let's get into this countdown. The number 20 song comes from Frank Sinatra and Cyndi Lauper. This song is called Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Let's get into it. Santa Claus is Coming to Town on Big Top 20 Christmas Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was the 19th song. It's a billion played song by Wham. This song was called Last Christmas. That you go everywhere, you can, it's a billion, man, everywhere. We're talking to our guest, Killa Cane. Now, I'm telling you, before we start talking to him, I've been trying to get this man on this countdown since this dang show began. I'm telling you, I've been asking him, I've been begging him, I've been pleading, please come on, Mucho. And finally, it happened. I've been knowing this man for almost 20 years. I call him the voice. He's the street Luther Vandross. I'm telling you, man. Man is oh man, I remember you know what? I'll say that for later. But we're talking to our guest, Killa Cane. I call him K. It's KC Snow, but I call him Killa Cane. I've been knowing him since the Killa Cane days. So what's up? What's going on, brother? How you
What's up
doing?
with you, big old man? How you
I'm
doing?
just chilling, man. I'm good.
All
I'm
right,
good. How
bro.
you doing?
I'm good, man. Happy to be on your show. You know what I'm saying?
Finally.
And yeah, man, it's gonna be a good experience. I got a good feeling about it.
Let me know about tell my listeners about yourself.
All right, so I'm formerly of the group, the Young Hogs, uh, a known Compton legendary group. Um, Paved the way for a lot of new artists in different genres. And so, we had a lot of influence in the city, so I'm proud of that.
Yeah. So wow. So how did you start with that group?
Actually, in high school, I would say. Uh,
Okay.
I bet my group member, Young Shade,
Yeah. Shout
my
out to him.
first day in chorus class.
Oh wow.
Excuse me. Actually, it was my first day at Compton High,
Okay.
and I had choir. I always had
Mhm.
choir throughout my junior high and high school experience, and
Okay.
so I ended up meeting my best friend in the choir class, and we formed a group that day.
Wow, that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was
Cause
kind of like, when we met each other. Um, he was like, "You rap?" I was like, "Yeah." "You rap?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Spit something." So he got off, and I was like, "Oh shit, this yeah, he for real." And then he was like, "You spit something." Then when I spit something, it was over with. So it was like, yeah, we got to form a group. Like we too hard.
wow. And you went all around Compton and stuff like that. Wow. How did that experience shape your solo artist?
Really, it that experience was everything to me because we just spearheaded a lot of things. Like I said, I was in choir class throughout my whole junior high and high school experience, so it was just something that I loved and was very passionate about. And so once we met and started creating music, um, it actually changed my life.
Wow.
It made me want to like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Wow, wow, that is awesome. So I didn't know that you rap. I just knew you from as a singer, because
Yeah.
you know how to blow. You know how to blow. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah.
You know how to blow.
Well,
You know how to blow, bro.
everybody would say like I was the first Drake, like I was the first hybrid. So,
Wow.
I could sing and rap really well to be a 15-year-old, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And so it was pretty much we were paving the way for a new sound. Because at the time when we was coming up, our first deal that we had got was with Dub C. And this
Okay.
was like 1993, 94.
Wow, that
Um,
young. Wow.
yeah, so, we were kids, man, and very influential in the city of Compton.
Wow. How did that work out?
It didn't really pan out to much.
Mm,
But it just let us know that we were close enough to actually get people's attention, in this realm. Like when you think about Compton, Compton is, we're so close to Hollywood, and this is where everyone
mm,
comes to become famous, as they were
that's
saying.
true. That's true. That's
So
so
we're
true.
we're already here.
That's true. That's cool. You know what? I'm going to talk more to you, but let's get back in this countdown. Number 18 song is absolutely one of my favorites. Whitney Houston, she did a remake in 2003 of Freddie Jackson's song, of the same song. This is my, I don't care. Freddie can blow, but Whitney's version is awesome. This is the one, number 18 is One Wish for Christmas by Whitney Houston on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. And number seven, we just did the number 17 song, Mariah Carey and John Legend. When Christmas comes, when Christmas comes. I'm trying to blow, but I can't blow like you, man. I can't blow like you. The competition, if it's a competition, I told you yesterday, if it's a competition, you will blow me out the water, brother. I'm telling you, man, you got the
I
skills to pay my bills and your bills too.
appreciate that, man. That's much love. Yeah, man, I love what I do, man. Music is my outlet. That's how it's supposed to
Yeah.
be.
I asked a question. Why did you choose the name Killer Cane first and then change shorten it to KC Snow? Tell me about that.
Well, my first rap name was Cocaine
Okay.
because I would say my flow was addictive.
Oh
So if you heard
wow.
me rap
Okay.
once, you want to hear me rap again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I
I like
ran with
that.
cocaine, and a good friend of mine put the killer on front of it. This came like a little later, and it just stuck.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That is so cool.
yeah.
That is really, really cool. So you kept the name and then you
I
shortened it.
kept
Why
the
did you
name.
shorten it? Why did you
I
shorten it to
shortened
KC?
it just to be more universal and to, you know, people may uh, perceive you to be a certain way when you use certain names. So, I mean, I have different names. I don't use all the same names all the time. I'm
Oh,
Killer
okay.
Kane. I'm Cocaine. I'm KC Snow. I'm Babyface Capone. I'm Young Style
Okay.
Capone. So I have many monikers that I use that express a different side of me, if you will.
Wow, that is so cool, man. And I want you to describe your journey from being in the group. What made you want to go be a solo artist?
Well, I mean, as you can see, we've aged, and um, maybe I'm feeling like I haven't had the outcome with the musical career that maybe I wanted. And so now in this day and age, um, you have the opportunity to still chase your dream. So if that's what you dream of doing, you keep going. So I'm gonna still keep going.
How many albums do you have out?
Right now I have 7 singles that I dropped, 7 records,
Oh,
between myself and two label mates that I have. And
okay.
so, just been rocking those out.
That is so cool. You know what? We're going to talk more to you. We're going to play one of your songs next. But let's back into this countdown. The number 16 song comes from Justin Bieber and Boys to Men. Fa la la. Yeah, fa la la. That's what it's called. Fa la la. Let's get into it. Fa la la, number 16 on Big Woo! Top 20 countdown, baby. You know I stole that from Soul Train. Yeah. You guys, that was the number 15 song, Lena Horns with Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. And now it's time to get the first extra song of the week. It's your song called Edge of the Bed. Tell me about this, please.
All right, so Edge of the Bed is a song. It's a fun song I wrote about an interaction with a young lady, and there's a certain move that
Uh-oh,
I do
uh-oh,
that requires you to be on the edge of the bed that
uh-oh.
that gives me leverage, and so that's what the song is about.
Oh, uh-oh, that's good. I hope we don't they don't try to censor us for this song. Let's get into it. And Casey's known with Edge of the Bed. Let's get into it on Big Old Top 20 Countdown, first extra song of the week. Yeah, y'all, that was a good song. I like that song. Actually, I got to hear that song yesterday, the day before yesterday. I love it, man. This is your latest single out, right?
Yes, sir. That's the latest single that I dropped.
And I'm gonna tell you, I had to put like a protection on my ears because oh my God, I'm a virgin when it compares. No, I'm not. No, y'all know I'm not. Y'all know I'm not. No, 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 I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. Y'all know I be
Yeah.
getting,
Yeah, it's a little action going on.
And I'm not. I'm not that holy. Okay. And Kate, oh man. So you said you have your own record label, right? Am I correct?
Yes,
Tell me
sir. I
about
have my
that.
own record label, independent. It's called Hot Entertainment. HOTTT stands for helping others to the top. And that's the vision, that's the goal, and that's the mission that we're on. You know, helping everybody else get to where they're trying to go. And in that same journey, we'll get to where we're trying to go.
That's right. That's right. That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. Helping
Yes.
others get what they're about. And what
Yes.
made you start this record label?
I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I always wanted to have my own record label. Like I said, since a young kid, this has been my dream. And I just want to help other people, you know, reach their full potential. I feel like I'm a person that cares about others. And, I care about other people's dreams and aspirations. And I want to be a person that helps others, achieve those goals and reach those heights. And so, I'm really excited about the future and what's going to happen going forward.
What some of the plans? What are some of the plans that you have that it's in the works right now?
We're going to be doing what I would say is a rapography. And
Hmm.
so we're going to take the collective singles that we've dropped thus far and we'll
Hmm.
combine them all into a uh, something similar to a documentary where we'll share pieces of our journey, how we came together to be hot entertainment, and just give the backstory of what's to come.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how important is it to maintain your independence in the music industry? What are your experiences with that? How do you feel
Well,
about
my
that?
experience in the music is that people will take advantage of you if you let them. Um, Definitely, self empowerment is important.
Yeah,
Um, Ownership is important. And so you want to be able to benefit off of your art, off of your creations, off of your music, off of your content. You want to be able to, uh, you want to be able to, you want to be able to,
hmm.
you want to be able to be compensated, for those things fully, um, and not have everybody in your pocket. And
That's
so
right.
ownership is very important. When it comes to business, percentages and royalties and points and you know what I'm saying, publishing and masters, all those things matter. And so you want
Yes.
to be able to control and own your own creations.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. We're going to talk more too, because I got more questions. But let's get into the number 14 song. The number 14 song comes from Burl Ives. This song is called "A Holly Jolly Christmas." Let's get into it. "A Holly Jolly Christmas" with number 14 on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, we did a three in a row for you. We did number 14 was Burl Ives with "A Holly Jolly Christmas." Number 13 is one of my favorite Mariah Carey Christmas song. This song is called "Miss You Most at Christmas Time" because it's kind of like her ballads, like a hero kind of vibe, but the little kind of like or One Sweet Day was kind of like Christmassy. It's like wow, to me that should have been number one besides All I Want for Christmas Is You. But hey, we're not gonna talk about that. And the number 12 song was called the Ronettes, the Sleigh Ride. I actually like Sleigh Ride. Oh come on now, I like the 60 move music. But y'all, it's time to get into the comedy corner. The comedy corner comes from Chris Gardner, one of our favorite people on comedy. Let's get into it. Comedy of Chris Gardner on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all. That was very, very funny. Chris Gardner. We're talking to our guest, Killa. Kane, you over there comfortable, all comfortable and stuff
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
telling Yes, sir.
How has the music industry changed since you first started?
Uh,
In your opinion,
okay.
you're kind of muted, sir. You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, I had to talk to my son real quick.
Oh, okay, okay. I was about to say. I was
Yeah,
about to say.
my
I hope your
my
son was
bad. I hope I hope this
you want
I
everybody
hope
to know
this
that you
gets
were yelling at
edited,
your
bro.
son.
I'm sorry. I'm like trying to orchestrate dinner and all type of stuff at the same time.
I
But
understand. I definitely understand.
yeah, I mean, the industry has changed as to where now it's hard to get rich off of it. You know, it used to be easy where you could sell actual physical CDs for a particular dollar amount and actually recoup um you know that figure that you're trying to make. And so with the streaming, like we all know and have experienced being artists and releasing music on these platforms, is that we've lost the um how do you say, we've lost the power to gain
Yeah.
financial freedom from the music. And
Wow.
so as the music changed to streaming,
Hmm.
you lost your ownership.
Wow.
You lost your earning power. And
Wow.
so now if you're not a mainstream artist, if you don't have a nationwide tour, how are you eating? You know.
Mm.
So
Yeah. That's why so many artists have like 9 to 5 jobs.
and indeed.
So do
Indeed.
you feel like that is kind of like good for an artist or not good for an artist having a 9 to 5?
Having a 9 to 5 is good for an adult. And so when you're adulting, no matter what you're doing, even within following your dreams and your aspirations, that 9 to 5 is definitely going to fund your small business. And
Hmm.
so that's a necessity. You at least have to have a job
That's right.
or
That's
hustle.
right. That's what you were in line about that. So I'm gonna ask you more questions. We gotta get back in this countdown because we gotta play another one of your songs. The number 11 song comes from Aaron Neville. This song is called "Please Come Home for Christmas," one of my favorites. Let's get into it. "Please Come Home for Christmas," number 11 on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was my very favorite. I used to call him my musical grandfather, but his grandson got at me on the internet, said, "Don't you ever call him that again?" So I said, "You okay?" He's just one of my favorites. I'm talking about BB King. He did a remake of "Merry Christmas, Baby." I'm telling you, BB King was the best, if you ask me. Um, I even did a remake on my one of my latest singles. It's called "Better Not Look Down." I think I'm plugging my stuff while you're on here. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
As you
stop.
should, as you should, man.
Stop. You lucky I ain't playing the song right now. But speaking speaking of playing songs, it's time to get into another one of your songs. I like this song. This song is called "About Whatever."
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
about it. Tell
Bow
me, tell
Whatever
me.
is a song of resilience, of just going through the fire and coming out clean, man. You know what I'm saying? Standing on top, standing on business, and really believing in yourself through all the hate, you know what I'm saying, through all the love, through the good and the bad, man. You know what I'm saying? We buy whatever.
I like that. So let's get into it. The second extra song of the week, Casey Snow with "Bot Whatever" on Big Woo Top 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah, yeah, y'all. That was "Bot Whatever." I like that. I'm telling you, I like that song. I don't know the lyrics yet. It'll take me some time to get the lyrics, but I don't want to sing the lyrics in front of the artist because the artists they get kind of mad if you mess up their song. So I don't want you to come look for me after the show and try to get me. So I'm just going to let
Nah,
it
nah,
be.
man, I ain't tripping. It's all good. I messed up a few lyrics myself.
Tell you I'm telling you, this is my boy. I think I first met him over at Droll Studio. Um, we were working on a song. I think back in 2008. I remember that. No, right around 2008. Yeah, 2008, about June or July. And he was in the studio. I don't know what you were in the studio for, but I came in the studio because I wanted to do a tribute song to my pops.
Yeah.
Um, forever rest in peace. And he said, Joe said, "Why don't you have him on the chorus?" I said, I never heard this person before in my life. I'm like, okay, he can enhance the song, and he did. He made the song freaking fantastic. I'm talking about that song, "Soldier of the Cross." Oh man, I think it was a single, but then we never did a video to it. But
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I've been knowing him since 2018. Wow, 17 years. I'm
yes,
like,
sir.
wow, this man he's been an awesome dude, awesome friend. Man, I'm telling you,
Thank
man,
you.
we man, he's like a brother to me, kind of. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You know, yeah. And,
Sir.
I'm so happy about where he's going in his future and what he's doing right now in his present. And
Thank
I'm not just saying that blowing smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't blow.
Yes, sir.
I'll be real with you. I don't blow smoke up your. Oh, you're so fantastic. And then when you get off, I can't stand that motherfucker. He gets on my nerves. I'm not like that. If I hate you, I'll tell you, man.
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Speaking of all that stuff, you're doing music. How is it? Oh yeah, you were talking about you want to do visuals. I mean, do you have videos to this song, or do you want to do visuals, or what's going on
Yeah,
with the
I'm
visuals?
looking to move into that phase of the marketing campaign, coming with visuals. We'll be moving into that real soon. You know, just trying to find the right people and to bring the right vision. You know, I don't want to just throw anything out, so we're taking our time and finding the right cinematographer.
How important is it to have the right people as an artist? How important is it to have the right people on your team?
Well, having the right people on your team makes the machine run smoothly. And so if you don't have the right people on your team, business is not being handled as it should be, you know. And so you want everybody to be on one accord and knowing our ultimate goal is for all of us to shine in the end. And so collectively we have to work together to achieve that goal.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And I'm going to ask you another question when we come back. But let's get back in this countdown. The number nine song comes from Darlene Love. This song is called Christmas. Let's get into it. Christmas by Darlene Love, number nine on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all. We did a three in a row for you. We did Darlene Love with Christmas. Number eight was my very favorite version of White Christmas. That's from the Drifters. I love they put like a soul version on it. I love the soul version. For some reason, I'm not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about the original version, but you know what? And then we did the number seven with Feliz Navidad. Hey, we did a little Feliz Navidad, yeah. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, you don't even know what the hell I'm saying. But anyways, that was the number seven song by Jose Feliciano. Now it's time to get to the independent song. Independent songs comes from Calico Summers. That's your artist, and you're
Yes,
featured on
sir.
the song. You
Yes,
featured on
sir.
the song Peaceful. Let me
Yes.
know. Let me know about this song. I like the title though.
This is a song from my artist Calico Summers. Um, this song is a tribute to his dad, and they used to ride out together in lowriders, and they shared a tight knit relationship amongst one another, and it involved music. And
Hmm.
so his dad passed away,
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
this is just him riding out, you know, thinking about his dad and his daughters and just expressing, how he feels about his life moving forward and that he just wants to find a place of peace. And I'm on the hook, relaying that message.
I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand. Let's get into it. The Independent Song of the Week, Calico Summers featuring Casey Snow with Peaceful on Big Old Sub 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all. I like that. That's a ride song. Yeah, that's a really good song. And
100.
you know what? But you said you're a father as well. I heard in one of your songs you said you were a father as well. How was it balancing fatherhood and your career?
It's a tough job, man. Uh, this music thing, it takes a certain type of sacrifice to even want to do it, you know? And so balancing time in the studio and being available for my son with parenting time is, it's important to be able to balance those things. And so, I'm my son always comes first.
That's right. That's right. Is your son's musically inclined or
He's actually made a couple of beats,
for
but
real?
when I try to get him to
Wow.
the studio, man, he don't want to go. He's like, "You there all day? I don't want to be there all day." So that's the part that a lot of people don't know about the music either. Like when you really
Yeah,
trying to get to it, man, this is all day, it's all night, it's all week. You know, we trying to
yeah.
get to it, so it's a work ethic.
Definitely, definitely. I definitely get that. I definitely get that. And you've been doing it for a long time too, man. Like
Yes,
20,
sir.
like almost 30 some years.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's so you're very so you're like a child star. Wow, a child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've been
wow.
I've been singing since I was 6 years old, man. That's when I figured out I wanted
Wow,
to
six
really
years old.
do music. Yep.
What made you what did you what was the first song you sang to?
The first
You
song I
remember?
sang to was Candy Girl.
Candy Girl, Candy
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah. New Edition.
Yeah.
So
And since then, you
Ralph
said you
Tresvant was like kind of who I panned my voice out through. So yeah,
oh,
I was
wow.
kind
So
of
you
like
consider one of your
a Ralph
influence.
Tresvant, Michael Jackson. You know,
Uh-oh.
those are my icons.
Wow. I was just about to ask you that, who your influence is, but wow, that
Yeah,
is so awesome. Yeah, Michael is forever, man. You can't come on now. You might be gone,
yeah.
man.
Him
So,
as a kid, phenomenal, man. Like,
oh, I'm
I
telling
mean,
you,
all of
I'm
this stuff is
telling
awesome, but just being young when and
you.
their music was out and they were young, it was just like, wow, these people are so
Yeah, yeah.
amazing. You know.
Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal, man. But you know what? We're going to talk more to you. But let's get into the number six song. The number six song comes from Andy Williams. This song is called It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Let's get into it. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams, number six on Big Old Top 20 Christmas songs. Yeah, y'all. The number five song was Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle around the jingle bell time. Something, 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 something. I'm getting older, so I can't remember all the words. So that's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. Right? I should make up some, since I'm already, I should make up my own lyrics, but I don't feel like, even though his ghost might come back to haunt me, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Hey man, I'm pretty sure it's a big bag in Christmas songs, man. You might
It,
want to tap in.
it is. I have a Christmas album that came out
um,
9 years ago.
see, man, you the
It's,
most
it's a
consistent.
really
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get like you, big dog.
You can do it, man. You can do it.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is keep on going, no matter what.
yes,
I'm
sir.
telling you, because there's some times when I get discouraged, but I say, you know what? I love this music more than I love the discouragement, so I'm gonna keep on going. I'm telling you,
Yes,
man.
sir. Indeed, man. Yeah, the
Yeah,
discouragement
man.
is real, man. It exists.
Mhm.
It hits you
I
like
say,
a
I
Mac
say, fuck
truck.
the haters.
Yeah,
I'll say fuck the haters. You know what's crazy? I
indeed.
had some haters that a hater recently that I didn't think I would have a hater of, but you know what? I kept on going,
Yeah,
and the song was successful. I'm gonna say it like that. We ain't
yeah,
gonna tell you. We ain't gonna get the situation going because
yeah.
I might gonna have them on my
Ain't no
show.
need. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no need. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man. Because I came out the winner anyway, so that's what it's about.
indeed.
That's what it's about, man.
Sir.
Um, and now, speaking of winners, it's time to get into the old school gem of the week. The old school gem of the week comes from a man. He was born Christmas Day, 1907. He's no longer with
Mm.
us, but he's a legend, and he was a very influential. I'm talking about Cab Calloway, and he has a song that I really really like. It's not Minnie the Moocher. It's Everybody Eats When They Come to My House. Let's get into it. Old school gem of the week. Everybody eats when they come to my house by Cab Calloway, the birthday man on Big Old Stuff 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all. Everybody eats when they come to my. I'm not gonna do that, man. And
It's
we're talking
hard.
to our awesome guest, Killer Cane. You know what? These are the time I get into your business, but I know your business, so I'm not gonna put your business out on the street. But just I want you to give your shout out. Give a shout out to everybody you want to give it out to. You got a minute to do it.
Yeah, man, I just want to say, what I'm saying, a big shout out to Hot Entertainment, Calico Summers, Hot Entertainment, Boss Reese, Hot Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Our goal is to make it to the top. That's what we own. You feel me? The
Yeah.
legendary Young Hogs. I want to give it up to them. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a special shout out to my big dog Super Crip, man. Legendary basketball player out the city of Compton, man. So yeah, the legacy is going, man.
That's right. That's right. I got this question. Oh, no, we got to do a minute of inspiration. Give me 1 minute of inspiration. Somebody who wants to do something that you're doing, or that wants to like. do be an entertainment? Just give me 1 minute of
All right,
inspiration.
boss. I would say, man, just lock in. If whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, whether it's playing a sport, whether it's performing an art, whether it's acting, whether it's just having a dope career in a great field that pays you well, just lock in. Commit yourself to that thing that you want to do, and it'll happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Keep God first. Stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? And always think positive because there'll be times when you're down. There'll be
Hmm.
times when things aren't going your way. And
Hmm.
just, you'll be overwhelmed with discouragement. But through all of that, man, is victory. And so that's how we, what I'm saying, do what we need to do, man. We go forward and we look forward to the victory at the end, man.
That's right. That's right. But that's awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. Awesome advice. But let's get back into this countdown. The number four song comes from Eartha Kitt. This song is called Santa Baby. Let's get into it. Santa Baby, number four on Big Old Stop 20 Christmas Countdown. Yeah, y'all, we did three in a row for you. We did number four was Eartha Kitt with Santa Baby. Number three was Nat King Cole with the Christmas song. You can't have a Christmas countdown with that. Out that. And number two was Brenda Lee with Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Now it's time to get into the number one song. I'm gonna give you a clue. The number one song. I'm gonna have you guess it. We already played one of her songs already, and I mentioned to you that this song shouldn't have been number one. They call her the Queen of Christmas. Everybody knows it. Who am I talking about?
Are we talking about Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey, yes. And this is her song that's been platinum for I don't know how long, been number one for I don't know how long. She don't even need to make another album. All she do is just live off this one song because it's
Indeed.
taking her all over the place. And that's
Indeed.
what I told you. That's what I told you yesterday. All you need is one song. It's gonna carry you through. But let's
Yes,
get
sir.
into it. Mariah Carey with All I Want for Christmas is What? You on Big Old Top 20 Countdown, number one. Yeah, I don't want a lot for Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. And all right now, I'm gonna do a remake of that, man. All right, we're talking about guess. KC Killer, Bob the Builder. I almost called you Bob the Builder. Hold on, let me call you Bob the Builder.
Whoa. Whoa. Not Bob the Builder, man.
Tell everybody how they can reach you.
Mhm. Yeah, man, you can get at me at KC Snow underscore hot entertainment with three T's. You know what I'm saying? That's on Instagram. Just reach out to me, man. Lock in.
I want to say thank you so much to our guest, Killer Cane. Thank you for coming through, finally coming through. And also want to say thank you to all of the stations that carry us, the Block FM. So many people, so many great things. And I think this is our 375th show. Don't get me lying.
Man, the
Yeah,
most
man, still
consistent. I'm
doing
trying to
that.
tell you.
Yeah, man.
Gotta
Thank you,
respect Big
man.
O.
Thank you, man. I thank you so much, and thank you to the podcast awards. Also, thank you to what's the name? What's the name? What's the damn place called? Exposing Music Awards. We won for Best Song of the Year for Gay for Create. I want to say thank you so much for them. And also, if you want to reach me, you can reach me at www.linktree.com/OLUSHEYI.manager. You can find this show, also find the videos, all the stuff like that. You can find it all in one place. And thought for the week is keep your head up and no matter what's going on around you. And you know what? Tomorrow is the start of Kwanzaa. It's an African American holiday and where we celebrate 7 days of empowerment. And so we're going to end this. Usually end this with a gospel song, but we're going to end this with my boy. It's my very favorite song by Teddy Pendergrass. A song "Happy Kwanzaa." Let's get into a "Happy Kwanzaa" by Teddy Pendergrass. May God bless you. Let me see. I'm trying to get the stop the recording button. May God bless you. May God keep you until we meet again.